All right, Mr. Averett, I'm Magistrate Garwood. I'm going to be handling your case today. This is WCSD 23-33619. Tell me your full and complete name for the record.
Hi, Mr. Daniel.
Thank you. And sir, just so you're aware, the courthouse is closed to the public today. Public has the right to hear and see what's happening here in the courtroom. So our cases are being broadcast live on our YouTube channel. When we're done here today, everything will come off of the YouTube channel. Additionally,
I say one thing. I think it's illegal to be here because I didn't do anything. I don't even know. That's all I was saying because I didn't do anything.
Okay, so sir, we'll get to the charges in just a second. But before we do that, I want to make sure you understand that your case is being broadcast live on our YouTube channel. When we're done here today, it'll come off of the YouTube channel. We do that because the courthouse is closed to the public and the public has the right to hear and see what we're doing. The other bit of housekeeping I want to make you aware of is that we're doing this by Zoom. So if something happens that you can't hear or see me, let me know right away. Otherwise, I will assume our system's working just fine. Do you understand? Yes. Okay. Mr. Averett, you had a chance to speak with the public defender, correct?
Yes.
And you gave Ms. Saab your current contact information. Is the information you'd provided to her true and accurate?
Of course.
Okay. And you've given a phone number and you've given an email. Can you receive texts and phone calls with that number?
Yes.
Okay. And you have access to your email?
Yes, I do.
Okay, very good. Sir, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, the court will refer you to the local appointing authority for them to make investigation as to representation. And you also have the right to a trial. Do you understand your rights as I've explained them to you, sir? Yes, you understand?
Yes.
All right. I will have the public defender represent you today, and then you'll be referred to the local appointing authority for them to be in touch with you, and then they'll handle representation going forward. With that, I will have Ms. Saab place her appearance on the record. Ms. Saab?
Thank you, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lemese on behalf of Mr. Averett. Your Honor, we would stand mute this afternoon, but I would ask that you read the charges or charge to Mr. Averett so he's aware.
Certainly. All right, so the complaint in this matter alleges that on or about April 29th of 2023, that you were at 332 in Ypsilanti Township. It's alleged that at that address, you did make an assault or an assault and battery upon Kevin that's contrary to the Ypsilanti Township ordinances. Do you understand that charge?
I think that's illegal because I didn't, I live on that street, and then I just been working, and I bought pizza there yesterday. I just walked out and left, but they tried to attack me, so I just.
So, sir, so I'm gonna try to explain to you.
So what proof do you have that I did anything? What's your reasons? Why do you think?
Well, okay, hold on. Let me try to explain to you. First of all, the charge of assault.
Possession lease.
Hold on. Let me try to explain to you, okay? So an assault is when you make someone afraid that you're going to have unwanted contact with them. A battery.
I know what it means.
Sir, a battery is when there is unwanted contact, intentional unwanted contact. So that's what you've been charged with.
They said
those charges, sir.
That I was hitting you.
Sir,
I didn't.
Okay, sir, I'm talking, and we can't both talk at the same time. So we have only one person can talk because we're trying to make a record. And that part of that is to protect your rights. I've advised you that you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say could be used against you. So you shouldn't even be acknowledging you were there. Okay, so the less you say, the better for you. So I've explained the charge. It's clear to me you understand what the charge is. You said you know what it means. The maximum penalty for this charge, again, one person talking at a time, sir. Sir, one person, sir, if you,
This is illegal.
sir.
I didn't do anything.
All right, sir, if you continue to talk over me, I'm going to have to mute you while I'm trying to talk. The maximum penalty for assault and battery is 93 days in jail and or $500. I've advised you of your rights. Counsel's indicated you're going to stand mute. That means you'll remain silent as to the charge. I will enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. I will schedule you for your next court date. That will be a pretrial in front of Judge Washington at 14B District Court. That is going to be on May 15th at 9 a.m. We will send you a notice to appear and you will receive additional information from the public defender's office. And do we know if that's in person or by Zoom?
It doesn't.
Ms. Saab, do you know if that's in person or by Zoom?
Last I knew, I think it's in person.
Okay, so that will be in person at the 14B District Court. Their address and contact information will be on the notice to appear that we send to you as well. The last thing we'll need to address in this matter is bond. There are two parts to bond conditions. Those are things the court tells you can and cannot do. If you violate a bond condition, sir, you're subject to immediate arrest. The other side of bond is whether you can be released today on your own or whether you'd have to post a bond in order to be released. Before I make any decisions regarding bond or bond conditions, I will hear from Ms. Saab. Counsel?
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, we would be requesting a PR bond in this matter. Mr. Averett is a lifelong member of the local community. He does have some college education background. He indicated that he's currently unable to work, but from my understanding in our conversation, he does receive benefits that assist him with his day-to-day living expenses. I did indicate that he can no longer have contact or go to the address and the names listed on that will be listed in court, and he understands that those conditions and any and all other conditions that the court may impose. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm having a hard time speaking now. He doesn't have any other cases or any holds that would be keeping him, so we would be requesting that PR bond, Your Honor.
Thank you. I'm going to release you on your own personal recognizance. You're not going to have to post a bond. It's your responsibility to return to court on the date and time set. There will be a backup cash bond of $5,000. In the event that you fail to come to court when you are supposed to, or if you violate any of your conditions, that's the minimum bond that you would face. Your bond conditions are as follows, not in the order of importance, just in the order listed on the form I'm going to read from. No alcohol, no illegal drugs, and no marijuana. You're not to leave the state of Michigan without prior permission of the court. You are not to purchase or possess any firearms, ammunition, or dangerous weapons. You are not to assault, terrorize, frighten, intimidate, threaten, harass, molest, or stalk anyone. You are to have no contact with Kevin. I say no contact, no direct or indirect contact with the above named individual in person or through others. No telephone, email, texting, internet, social media, Skype, Zoom, FaceTime, Facebook. No contact means no contact, and you can't direct others to be in touch with him on your behalf. You are not to go to Pizza Perfect at 332 South Ford in Ypsilanti Township. You are required to appear for all of your court hearings and other places as directed by the court. You're not to violate any criminal law, and all the conditions I've given you, they will exist whether you're in custody or out of custody. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you have any questions for me at this time, sir?
No.
Anything further, Ms. Saab?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and sir, you are all set. You can stand up and go to the door to let the jail staff know you're done. We'll get your paperwork over to you shortly.
Okay, thank you, Mr. All right, have a blessed afternoon. Okay. Yeah, shout.